there. Thanks for joining. Whether you're listening live or to the replay, I'm so glad to have you here. My name is Andrika J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ for short. I am a lead trainer for www.fastcoachtraining.com. You can see the number to reach me live in office Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. right here in the image above. It's at 1-800-269-3817. Again, 1-800-269-3817. I just realized I did not put a title in this talk, but they'll be there by the time you download it and pass it on to a friend. So today's topic, we are talking about the most common, frequently asked questions about becoming a certified personal life coach. So if you are someone who people come to and they say, you know what, you're such a great listener. I'm so excited to talk to you because you share such good information. I can listen to you talk about anything. I know to come to you. I know to come to you for prayer. You're going to give me the right advice. You're in the right place. If people have told you you should become a coach, then you're in the right place. Again, thank you guys for joining. This is a recorded Facebook Live. I'm live right now. So if you had the chance to chat with me, I'm happy to hang out with you and get your questions answered about becoming a personal life coach. If you're listening to the recording, again, the way to reach me is www.fastcoachtraining.com. www.fastcoachtraining.com, or in the office Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 1-800-269-3817. So if you're following me on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, etc., please take a moment. Think of someone else who needs to be a part of today's training. You guys know I love helping you confidently convert conversations to clients, cash checks, and credit cards. And being a trainer for people who are interested in becoming a newly certified, internationally recognized life coach is one of the ways that I help you do that. So we're going over what you want to know that you may not have a chance to ask, especially because we live in a day and a time where people are showing up online all over the world calling themselves coaches. And technically, they can do that. But professionally, I advise against it. Someone called the office the other day and they said, AJ, tell me why I should become a certified life coach. And I had to be honest with them and say, you know what? When you are a coach, you're no longer someone's girlfriend who people come to you for free advice, or they want to pick your brain and get all the information that you can give them without having any commitment. When you take the time to get certified, even if it's joining a program like we have with fastcoachtraining.com, we train live in Atlanta every other month. So we have 5 trainings a year. It's only one day where you sit with me, you invest 8 hours with Fund Me. People from around the world come to this training for this one day. They get certified and they learn the tools and techniques that they should be implementing as a coach. When you're a coach, you affect lives. And I don't like people to play with my life, and I don't advise you to play with anyone else's life. I want to encourage you to take time to get certified and invest in training and knowing what you're doing, because it is sometimes the difference between making or breaking someone else's success in their future. So we're about to dive in. This is live. This is a Q&A. And again, if you're listening to the recording and if there is room for comments or questions, feel free to put them there. If not, reach out to me, 1-800-269-3817 or www.fastcoachtraining.com will give you more frequently asked question information. But I wanted to jump on and give you my spin to the frequently asked questions that we feature on the fastcoachtraining.com website. Because when you come to the one-day live training here in Atlanta, which is where I am, this is me. I am the same whether I'm sitting alone in my office like I'm doing right now, or whether I'm in front of 100 people like I just did a few days ago. And I just received the video and I said, you know what, I did a good job, because I'm so comfortable at being who I am and sharing myself with the world who needs me. So I wanted to show up with you like I show up in the training so that you really know what you're getting into. So I'm going to be on here for a while. If you have questions, go ahead and post them. Again, this is live. So if you're listening any other platform than Facebook during the live training, then you understand that I'm not just talking to random people, but these are my friends, fans, and followers on Facebook. By the way, I'm at Messaging Magic on all social media platforms, so you can find me there and see the other trainings that I offer as well. So everything that you may have ever wanted to know about life coach training, but you didn't know to ask, is going to be handled during our time together today. This is not your typical webinar, or sales pitch, or proposal, or offer. This is a conversation where I have sat with myself for many hours in a Starbucks cafe recently and wrote out by hand, because I love to write and I have beautiful handwriting. My auntie told me so before she passed away, but she's the one that encouraged me to continue my speaking career. And she would always say, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well. So if she was to know that I sat and wrote out everything that I wanted to tell you as I continue to speak to millions upon millions of people as we change lives around the world, she would really be proud of me. So because I wrote these answers out, you're going to hear me flipping through pages. You're going to hear me probably cough. You're going to hear me get a sip of water. I have my allergies triggered today, which means I got Benadryl right by my side here on my desk. But we're going to move forward because I believe I have something to share with you that you're going to need. And as I encouraged you to do earlier, think of someone you know who may need this information, and I encourage you to tag them in the comments. Share this on your wall, on all of your social media platforms, because we reward those who refer others to this training as well. Now, the Fast Coach training is for everyone and or anyone who wants to become a certified life coach who's internationally recognized around the world. Now, I know if you've been a part of my tribe, you know that I work specifically with women entrepreneurs, but I meet a lot of you guys in our Fast Coach trainings. And we also invite men. You know, there's no discrimination. Anyone can become a coach through fastcoachtraining.com. And I'll let you know what options to become certified are. And again, go ahead and place your questions and I'll get to those towards the end. So even if you're a layman and you don't have a life coaching background, or you think that coaching involves giving people your advice, giving them your opinions, telling them what they should do, telling them what they shouldn't do, or what you would do if you were in their shoes, that's not coaching. Now, even if you don't know what coaching is, you're going to learn a lot about that during our time together today. And that's why I want to encourage you to visit www.fastcoachtraining.com and get more information and get signed up to come join me here in Atlanta so that I can educate you on what has taken me. Well, it didn't take me that long, but what I've learned over the last 6 years of becoming a certified, internationally recognized life coach. But no worries though, because if you're not a person who has life coaching in your background, or you don't want to create a life coach practice, or the information that you learn about the human mind or the human behavior or communication and relationships don't interest you, then you may want to click off this training. I want to let you know that if those things I just listed do not interest you, this is not the training for you. Now, again, I told you guys I'm going to be real, because this is exactly how I show up for and with you for 8 hours. So if you're on here just to say, hey, AJ, and you're really not interested in becoming a coach, click and stop. Get me off your page, out of your ears right now. I wanted to give you a moment to do that. Okay, so for those of you who stayed, hey, welcome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for staying. And I want to give you more information about how you'll learn about the human mind, the human behavior, communication, relationships, and this will all help your life in many, many ways. Now, what you will learn as you are properly certified. Now, I'm going to speak just on behalf of fastcoachtraining.com and me being a personal life coach certified through fastcoachtraining.com 6 years ago. And I actually did the live training. I was certified by our founder, Dr. Michael J. Duckett, and he was certified by the father of life coaching, Mr. Thomas J. Leonard, who is no longer here with us, but his work lives on in those of us who are still out trying to make a change in the world as a coach. So in the Fast Coach training live interaction with myself, the one we do here in Atlanta, you're going to learn techniques on how to break negative cycles within yourself. Ooh, sounds deep, right? And it is. And so you'll also learn how to use coaching to enrich your relationship with others. Now, as a certified life coach, we believe that coaches need coaches. That means that although you're going to learn how to become a coach, we're also going to teach you what it's like to be sought out as a coach, because you're going to have to find your own coach, someone who displays the type of skills that's going to help you learn how to implement what you learn in this training. Meaning you're going to get coached on how to use what you learn as a coach and how to coach others to enrich your own relationships, your own life, break negative cycles within yourself. And if you're a professional, this course is going to take you to the next level. So I just want you to know that upon completion of our training, that you will be certified by the International Coaching Sciences Research Foundation. And this will help you begin to use your life coaching as a professional. Now, you guys may hear me turning pages because as I mentioned, I did write this out by hand, and we will be sharing this training and additional information with those who are interested. So Fast Coach Training grants a certification, and this certification is granted by the leader in life coaching. Again, it's the International Coaching Science Research Foundation. Now, since the ICS Research is a highly respected organization in both NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, and coaching, this is the only organization that you need that stands behind the certification. All current life coaching organizations are privately held companies, including those that you hear about all the time. Now, some of these private companies are pretending to be legal regulating organizations, but this is not sound ethical behavior for a company to do. So when you're certified as an ICS Research Life Coach, you are affiliated with the leading life coach organization in the profession. And we have trained thousands of life coaches all over the world. So if you're a professional, this course will take you to the next level. Upon your successful completion of your training, you will be an internationally recognized certified life coach. Now, for those of you who are listening in and your interest is already piqued, you can head over to www.fastcoachtraining.com. Choose the live training to come hang out with me one day here in Atlanta, get certified, or you can call me in the office, 1-800-269-3817. Again, I'm AJ, for those of you who do not know me. And if you have someone in your life, maybe you're already certified, or maybe you're not interested in becoming certified, but you know someone who becoming a certified, internationally recognized personal life coach will benefit, please tag them in the comments below. Forward them this information. Tag them in the comments, share this on your page, send an email to someone to say, hey, you need to listen to this. Because when you forward this, you also do a part in helping us change the world. Now, yes, this is an officially recognized certification. It's backed by the International Coaching Science Research Foundation and their reputation as the life coach industry leader. This worldwide certification will be a part of the certifying organization that has trained thousands of graduates in life coaching. Now, I can personally attest to the last 100 people who have passed through our training because I personally certified them, and I'm so excited. I actually counted it up the other day because I wanted to brag on that. It's a big accomplishment for the company and for the world and these new coaches. So this is a globally recognized company. We're recognized as the leader in the quality and state-of-the-art life coach training. ICS has been granting life coach certifications to successful graduates since these programs were designed by Dr. Michael J. Duckett in 1996. Now, as a side note, I would encourage you to go to YouTube, type in Dr. Michael J. Duckett, and listen to who he is as a speaker, as a person, as a trainer, as the founder of FastCoachTraining.com. Get to know who you'll be learning from. Now, when you enroll in the one-day accelerated life coach certification course, you're going to get to attend one of the most life-moving experiences of your life. In the one-day intensive Fast Coach training and certification course, you'll experience personal growth in many ways. As I mentioned, you're learning how to be a coach, but you're also learning what it's like to be coached. So for those of you who have never hired a life coach before, this may be your first experience like it was mine. Well, actually, this was my second experience with a life coach. I had experienced just a sample of what it was like to have a coach. Then I became a coach. Then I got tons of coaches to help me on that journey. But in many ways, this will be your first encounter of that personal growth and what it's like to be coached. And you'll also get to coach, but I'll share more about that coming up soon. So also you're going to discover additional income sources. I know a lot of you guys are working 9 to 5. We have people that take off for that Friday. Our trainings are always on a Friday. So Go ahead and check your calendar, see what's coming up when I share the remaining dates, which actually can be found on fastcoachtraining.com's website. We just updated those just a few days ago. Check your calendar, check for that Friday date, see which one is available to you, because people from all over the world come to experience this training. And then they go back to work, or in one woman's case, she flew in, she was from Vietnam. Another man was from the Cayman Islands. They came in for one day. They got the training, and then they turned around and they took that internationally recognized certificate back to their home, and they were able to be coaches within their community. So this is another income stream. So if you're working 9 to 5, you're coaching on the side, on the weekends, after hours, I get it. That's what I did in the beginning as well. But we're going to share with you how to take this particular income source of being a coach and everything that it entails. And you'll even get to see me on display, show you how these income streams work, because from the moment you walk in the door to my training, there are at least 10 examples of additional income sources that come from just being a coach. So when you discover this additional income source, you might learn that that might be the right thing that you need. But again, you're going to see this right before your eyes, because maybe you're not able to see them on your own. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I just have to work 9 to 5, or I am a coach, or I want to be a coach, but I don't know how to make money from being a coach. We have 12 different ways that we teach you how to generate coaching clients starting immediately after the training. And we share that with you in the training. So you're going to receive instant access to that in the form of an 88-page life coach training manual. It's in PDF format. We send it to you right away as soon as you register. And it is Dr. Duckett's handiwork. He is the creator and founder of life coach training, the fastcoachtraining.com way. And so you'll get his life coaching manual. And like I like to tell our new coaches, you get access to some of the curriculum that we'll be covering during the class that day, so that you come in ahead of the game. So as soon as you say, yes, this is the date that I want, I'm off that Friday, I can travel up and be with AJ that day. Or if you're already here in the Atlanta area, you just hop on I-20 and you get off on the exit that we host the training on. You come spend the day, but you come in already knowing a lot of the material that we're going to share, because you get access to it as soon as you say yes, select your date, and register. I personally email you that 88-page training manual so you can dive in. And then you'll receive the training, of course, the day of. You get the training materials, which is a part of that is the 88-page training manual. And then you have a registered certification with the International Coaching Science Research Foundation that's sent to you once you successfully complete the life coach training course. Now, I want to give a side note. I am one of the lead trainers for fastcoachtraining.com. Again, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Andrika J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ for short. And if you've been forwarded this information, or someone tags you in the comments and you have no idea who I am or what I'm talking about, stay tuned, because I'm going to fill you in. But I want you to know that although one day seems like, oh my gosh, how can we learn all this information in one day? I am there to personally guide you and make sure you successfully complete this course, because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to finish it successfully. So as long as you can commit to coming to the training, staying the whole day, reading the information when I send it to you before you get to the training, you're going to do superbly well in the class. And as your own successful coaching business grows, you're going to see this information implemented right away. So although some organizations offer pre-recorded online training, ideally a life coach would be trained live. And people love the live interaction because you're there with other coaches. You're there with myself. I'm a professionally trained speaker. I am a degreed trainer, a degree holding and having training and development professional. I am a business owner for the last 15 years. I've been coaching for 6 years. And then you also have the people who are going through the training with you. They're getting you, and you get to interact one-on-one live in a classroom environment. And in this setting, this is where you'll have the instructor present, which is me, to physically give you what you need, to listen to your concerns, answer your questions right away. And again, you don't have to worry about this being pre-recorded because it's happening live in the moment. So in our training, you're properly trained in our one-day fast life coach training and certification program. And just as you can't learn how to drive a car by reading about it or watching videos without actually driving one, or you can't operate a computer without having one, It's not practical for you to learn how to become a proficient personal life coach without live interaction. So you need that live interactive classroom training where you'll be properly trained. So for those of you who are thinking of doing some online training, or you've even tried to Google yourself as a life coach, you tried to watch YouTube videos and hope that that would certify you or teach you enough to get the training out of the way, it's not the way to go. You want live interactive training, making sure that you're investing the time that it takes to know the proper training and coaching techniques to be successful as an internationally certified personal life coach. You'll also be provided with a full intensive day of that live classroom instruction with hands-on learning. So what I love about this training is that you are learning to become a coach and you're also being coached simultaneously. And so you get that hands-on learning, and you're going to also be provided with that 88-page life coach training manual we mentioned, which will be required to thoroughly study. I call it your coaching Bible. And it's only 88 pages. It actually was shortened since I was certified. When we were certified 6 years ago, this was a 2-day training. And now it's down to 1 day. And some of the manual has been sifted through, and we give you what's important and absolutely necessary for you to be successful as a newly trained and certified life coach. And so with this training manual, you will be required to study it, but we don't expect you to memorize it before you get to class. But we do encourage you to keep it on your hand, just like you do with your Bible, and keep it close, because you're going to need it to refer to when you need questions answered as to what to do next in your coaching career and with your clients. So upon completion of the 1-day intensive training, you're going to be awarded the life coach certification by the life coaching branch of the International Coaching Science Research Foundation. This is how we will certify you as a life coach. And this is exactly what's behind our certification. So when you get your life coaching certification, you're going to be coaching and helping clients create a better version of themselves to live out their best life. And you may decide on a particular niche, like a business coach or a health coach or relationship coach, personal growth coach. I'm now a professional storytelling coach. So you can take the life coach training, put your own spin on the niche or niche market that you want to target, and you make more money when you specialize. So you can choose your market, or you can just be a general practice life coach. You can just be a life coach with no specialization, but you will learn what questions, regardless of which specialization you choose or not, you're going to know the questions to ask your clients and how to communicate with them to assist your clients to grow and to improve their lives quickly by working with you as their coach. So to help you get clients, the Fast Coach Training and Certification course is going to teach you what type of people, what kind of people to look for, and those who need life coaching, knowing who you want to work with, again, referring to your target market, and what clients look for in a coach. Your senses will be enlightened and enhanced as you find out how to find these people, where they're looking for you, and how to bring that together, and where that we help you fill that gap. So we're going to share a simple marketing approach to how to attract clients with little to no work on your part. And again, I love being there as one of the lead trainers, because the information that we share with you guys as a new coach being newly certified, I've implemented successfully in my life and in my coaching practice. And so I'm there to tell you what works and what absolutely does not work. Okay. So I share the struggle and the success of growing a coaching enterprise. Also, we refer clients directly to you, as well as you getting what you need in the class. We have a lot of people who call the office, or they'll send us emails saying that they're looking for a coach. And so we keep your name in a database. Once you successfully complete our training, then we have you to refer clients directly to you once we know that you're seeking clients and you want to continue to grow your company, your coaching company. And so that's helpful, especially with the economic downturns and how the economy is up and down. You want to know that you have other sources in your back pocket that's going to help you continue to make money, because there are more clients than there are life coaches at the moment. And so finding clients is not a problem, regardless of what's going on around you. When you're properly trained in our live 1-day program, that's not one of your concerns at all. Once you implement the information that we share, you take my word for what works and what doesn't, you are guaranteed to be successful as a coach. Now, there is some neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP, as I mentioned earlier, and NLP helps you to gain rapport with your clients. And Dr. Duckett talks about rapport and representational systems in not only the course materials that you'll receive, but again, if you go and you Google or YouTube Dr. Michael J. Duckett, you'll see the systems that he teaches, and he is a great trainer. He's one of my favorite coaches, okay? In addition to NLP, you're going to have access to learning mental codes of human beings and other powerful human behavior strategies to help you achieve maximum results, but also to help your clients achieve those same maximum results as well. Now, upon completion, this accelerated life coaching course, which goes over the life coaching basics, because people say, AJ, what's in the training? And I always say, we teach you the basics, the foundational principles, such as how people benefit from life coaching, communication, intuition, creating value, coaching model, developing rapport with your clients, setting goals, knowing what questions to ask clients, and many, many more topics. And in addition to that extensive life coaching manual comes the ICS research provision. It gives you the necessary forms. You'll have what's known as your jump starter, your business forms to send your clients to get them started, get them in your database and learn more about them and start setting up your system and start making money. And so we give you those necessary forms to help you start and manage your life coaching practice. And this is what the one-day certification is all about. It's going to enable you to be successful as a life coach. And at this time, there are no more advanced coaches available that we know of. No more advanced courses that we know of that gives you this type of intense training, especially in a one-day turnaround, taught by a professional, holding a degree, taught and founded and written by a person who was trained by the father of life coaching, taught by someone who has implemented this information and continues to do so successfully the day you are trained. So this is just real talk. I told you guys, this is who I am 24/7. Okay. This is Coach AJ in the flesh. And this is what you get when you grow to interact with us in our life coach training, in the one-day training live in Atlanta. Now, if your ears are still perked up and you're still hanging on with me in today's training and information session, head over to www.fastcoachtraining.com, or you can give me a call here in the office until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. It's at 1-800-269-3817. Again, 1-800-269-3817. If you go to the website, just select, oh, AJ sent me, and I'll get that right away because I know you listened to this training, or you had someone that forwarded to you saying, you better listen to this training, and they encourage you to do so. So after the one-day training where you spend it live with me here in Atlanta, you will not need any other training in order to practice life coaching besides this course. That's all you need. Our life coach training is a complete program, and you'll be able to coach individuals, groups, churches, etc. upon your successful completion of the one-day intensive training. Now, when I say intensive, we use what's known as an immersion technique. Remember, I told you we took a 2-day training, we made it into one. We took that coaching manual / coaching Bible and narrowed it down to the absolute basics. We spend the day talking through what you absolutely need in an intensive and immersion process that engulfs you in everything that you need, all of this information, and you leave fully equipped with what you need to know. Now, professionally, this certification will allow you to completely and competently practice as a certified life coach. You can also call yourself a certified personal life coach. A lot of people like to put the initials after their name, CPC, CLPC, So whatever you want to choose, but we label it certified life coach or certified personal life coach. And you'll also be able to use the simple life coaching techniques that are learned during the Fast Coach training and certification process to help you improve lives, again, both yours and your clients. Now, Dr. Michael J. Duckett, who again is the founder of FastCoachTraining.com, he is the man behind the International Coaching Science Research Foundation, or ICS. He is known for his numerous discoveries pertaining to the human mind and how it relates to personal achievement. This has to do with life coaching because he has seen a major overlap for years between mind research, personal achievement, and life coaching. And so celebrities and world leaders often come to him for help in various areas of their life for guidance and insights on human behavior and thought patterns. Now, I have to tell you about Dr. Duckett because, again, he's my favorite coach. He's the man who gave me insight into what it looked like to dream bigger. Like, I walked in the room already confident. All I needed was my certificate. I needed proof in the world that I could go out and help people change their life as I changed mine as well. But then I saw how many books he's taught and how many books he's written and classes he's taught and seminars and workshops he's hosted and spoken at. And it was over 150. He gave us a list of 150 books and topics and seminars that he had hosted and written and talked to. And so now here I am 6 years later with my own set of 10 different books. One has already been released and more coming. And now talking and speaking across the world and training and helping people as a life coach. So I really admire Dr. Duckett. He's very inspirational. Anyone who has met him has great things to say about him because in some type of way, he inspired them to be better. So back to our training, you're going to be certified as a life coach. For those of you who say, what does this training certify me to do? Your training from this day and the credentials, they're going to enable you to coach individuals and organizations on a wide variety of topics. And you will not be certified in a specific area. As I mentioned, you'll be certified as a personal life coach, or if you just want to call yourself a life coach, but you can choose your own specialization. We don't choose your market for you, like business or career, health, relationships, personal growth. You do that on your own. You can go find outside training to teach you specializations, but we give you the absolute foundational principles that you need to, number one, become a coach, and number two, become successful as a coach as you continue to implement these principles that's taught in the one-day training. Now, the normal price of this program is $3,000. But with the strong demand we have for life coaches and, of course, hard economic times for some people, we offer the training, this entire amazing day of training with me, for only $599. To get your certification, you're required to attend the one-day live in-person, or we also have an online training taught by Dr. Duckett himself so that you can get a feel for who your founder is. If you're not in Atlanta or you're not willing to travel to Atlanta, and I say willing because when you want something, you make it happen, meaning you're willing to do it. We have an online option for you that Dr. Duckett hosts himself, and it's taught by him because it gives you an experience of what it's like that I had to sit live with him in that 2-day training. Now, the online training is not 2 days. It's a series